My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with IRS. I've probably worked over 10,000 cases. I'm a national expert in IRS resolution matters. I have a huge Facebook following, and I'm a national speaker in the area of tax resolution. Welcome to my YouTube channel. They're short, they're sweet, to the point. I don't want to waste your time and waste mine. Today, I want to talk to you about in the year 2022, what is the best way to debt? It's very simple. I just want to tell you what the process is and what you need to know. As a former IRS agent, I like to kind of pull back the curtain and just tell you what an IRS agent thinks so you understand. Very simple. This just doesn't go on and on. There's three basic ways. Well, there's five really you can get rid of IRS debt. You can file a bankruptcy if you meet the criteria. Speak to a bankruptcy attorney. Your 10-year statute of limitations expires on cases. You'd have to pull a transcript, find out what the said dates, the expiration dates are. You can do this yourself or really through a representative. And then the main three ways is you can get rid of your debt right now by currently non-collectible, by payment agreement, or by offer and compromise. So let me explain those main three to you. About 40% to 50% of all IRS cases are written off through what's called the hardship or currently non-collectible program. God, when I was there, I probably wrote off half my inventory. But let me explain what that means. It doesn't mean that that's gone forever. Your case will resurface in a couple years. IRS takes a financial statement, a documented 433 that you call the 1-800 number, and they go ahead and get your information. They get the 433F with your pay stubs and bank statements, expenses, and then they look at that and they say, this person just can't pay it right now. They have national standards and guides that they use to make sure you're within their limits, and they'll go ahead and suspend your case for a couple years. Now, two things that you need to know. IRS will go ahead and grab your refund, so you can get around that by adjusting your W-4. Hint, 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 trick, trick, trick. Or the other thing that they will in fact do is not only take your refund, but penalties and interest continue to run. So they will resurface that case in 2 or 3 years, and then you start the process. So it's like putting a Band-Aid on a bleeder, a hemophiliac. It's going to go ahead and come out at a different time. And a lot of times when you file another tax return, your adjusted gross income or gross income can kick that case out. Most people don't know that. The other thing is with a payment agreement. You can go online, make a payment agreement, and if you have a small debt, don't be afraid to call IRS yourself. A lot of YouTubers are like Home Depot people. They're do-it-yourselfers. So if you got a small debt, you can just go online and do this yourself. And then the third program is through the offer and compromise program. That's where you want to really settle your debt for pennies on a dollar. But don't go right to that saying, gee, that's what I want to do. There are some tough criteria. I used to teach the offer program. I used to accept them and deny offers. Most of them are denied. IRS accepts about, I don't know, maybe 20% of all offers. But if you have a large debt, don't even try to do this yourself. It's complicated. The forms are complicated. If it's a simple case, go through it yourself. But they make the forms really difficult. They really do. It takes people usually a couple hours. The forms got to be documented well. But here's the cardinal rule for the offer and compromise: you must give Internal Revenue Service the total liquidity in your assets. So if you could sell your assets, your home, your pension, bank accounts, everything for $100,000. By the way, the home has a 20% exemption. If you could sell everything for $100,000, IRS isn't going to discount that debt. They're going to have a federal tax lien on it, so you can't do that. The offer program is for someone who clearly doesn't have the money and they got to go out and borrow the money. The other factor on that is, what does your income versus your expense look like? IRS has actually standards that they allow you to live on. You can go to IRS National Standards and look up food and clothing, housing and utilities, car payment, and operating expenses. IRS will dictate to you what you are allowed to spend. And you're not going to be happy when you look up these standards, because they're incredibly, remarkably, and laughably low. It is unbelievable. So those are the three programs. You can go ahead and be putting, IRS is going to look, by the way, look at your financial statement to make these determinations, especially for hardship and offer. You can make a payment online to IRS and get rid of your case that way. You just go to irs.gov, look at online, and then you can make your payment for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 years, depending on your ability to pay. So if you have any, we do this work every day. I have a team of former IRS agents. You're welcome to call me, leave a comment. I do need a subscription, if you would. The only thing I ask, if you listen, it helps me. The subscription just goes ahead and lets YouTube know that I am valued. You can give me a like. If you leave a comment, I usually always get back. You can send me an email. You can send me a text. I'm here to help you as much as I can. I do appreciate you listening. Me and my M&M man gives you a thumbs up. Thank you.